Hey son. What are you doing?
Leaving home.
Laugh out loud, you sound like a girl. Don't go though, you are what they call free labor.
Dad, you constantly do things to anger me, and you're not a very good role model.
I'm not paying you to talk.
You don't pay me at all.
What is a liberal democracy?
What?
I have an assignment in my social studies 30 class.
Dad, you're 48.
Have you seen Mr. Hogginson and Mr. Lawson? They are teaching beasts. They don't care about trivial things like age.
That doesn't explain why you're in this class.
I need to know this because of reasons.
Well, let's first look at what is not a liberal democracy.
Just give me the information, you jabberwocky.
A very large part of what a democracy is having the right to vote.
Ice cream.
Stop talking over me. Because democracy is about equality, everyone should get the same vote, but this is not so in a plurality system.
Strawberry cones.
I really hope you are listening because I'm only saying this once. The problem with a plurality system is that the majority of the population is not usually represented, which is why some opt for proportional representation, in which the downside is that a minority government is usually the result, causing the governmental process to be very slow.
But what about chocolate in a waffle cone?
I'm just going to keep talking even though I know you aren't listening. The next thing that's important to democracy is rights of the minority and rule of the majority.
Say what?
This is important especially to a fair and equal liberal democracy, because without respect for the minority's rights, the majority could turn tyrannical, hence, tyranny of the majority. Really? That's your response? Please don't throw up on me. You are like a belligerent 5-year-old, which brings me to my next point. The minority, whose government was not elected, must respect the rule of the majority, and not act like you, burning down buildings simply because you didn't get your way.
That was just one orphanage.
Well, people shouldn't be subjected to being burned alive because you were angry. This actually segues me to my next point perfectly, which states that all people are born equal, and should be given the same rights as anyone else.
That is not true.
Just because you are listening now doesn't mean you have to refute everything I say. What I'm trying to tell you is that every person has a set of inalienable rights, and that they cannot be taken away. Civil rights are different, because they are rights that change from nation to nation based upon the geographical features, standard of living, and political standing of said nation. These things will all affect quality of life.
But what if I don't agree with them?
Then you have to deal with it.
I will just pay them to vote on my side.
You can't do that. It's illegal because if everyone did it, then the election would be unfair to the poor people who had to sell their votes, and it is not representative of the whole population.
I hate the government. They really suck. I wish we were just anarchists. Oh my god, this road looks like crap. Someone really needs to pave it.
That's why we pay taxes. So the government can step in and help the people wherever necessary.
What are taxes?
Are you serious? Dad, you are 48, and own a home, a car, and you have a job. You should really be aware of what taxes are. Are you telling me you've never done your taxes?
No, I have not. Wait, are taxes that 30% reduction that I see on my paycheck?
Yes, of course it was. What did you really think was going on?
I thought it was a goof. That's why I've been embezzling money from my work for years now.
You work as an accountant. How could you not have understood what the numbers you were punching into your calculator meant?
What's a calculator?
It surprises me that you've managed to stay out of jail long enough to ruin the lives of all your clients due to your incompetence and general lack of knowledge about your profession.
Laugh out loud.
That's not funny. You have to go to jail.
I am above the law.
No one is. In fact, we are all equal before the law, which is another fundamental part of democracy.
How interesting. Let me call the local news.
I can't believe I'm helping you out like this, but you are demonstrating another part of democracy, freedom of the media.
No.
Okay, you know it. I'm finished. I've told you all you need to know about liberal democracies.
Good job explaining it. We are all very proud. Wait, before you go, give me a hug.
No.